everyone, and welcome to our special collaborative podcast and Facebook Live presented by Educationista Mongolia and the American Council for International Education. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Amojan Tsindayush. I'm Educationista Mongolia advisor based in Ulaanbaatar city. And thank you so much for joining us today. And I'd like to say that if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section. I'm happy to address them to Ms. Lei He. So today I'm delighted to welcome Mr. Lei He, Associate Director of International Admissions at Mercy University, and he is here to share what makes Mercy University a great choice for students, especially international students, including its academic strengths, career opportunities, financial aid, scholarship opportunities, and student support services. And we have just finished the session about Mercy University at Absolute School of English, and also Educationista Mongolia advisor and Ms. Lei He. We are going to participate Global University Fair organized by EARC, as a abbreviation of the Education Advising Resource Center, this Saturday and Sunday at International School of Ulaanbaatar. And so you can meet in person Mr. Lei He during the Global University Fair. And also you can meet me at the fair too. So thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Lei He. And welcome to Mongolia, welcome to Educationista Mongolia office. And let's start. So Mr. Lei He. First question is, could you please briefly introduce Mercy University to our students in Mongolia? And Mercy is located near to New York City, right? And previously you mentioned about Mercy University has 3 campuses, right? So
yes.
Could you please explain that these campuses? And so Mercy is located near New York City and one of the world's most dynamic places. And how does that location influence the student experience and career opportunities? And could you
Sure,
tell about
of course. Yes, Mercy University established in the year of 1950, and we just celebrate our 75th anniversaries. And currently we have 9,000 students totally, and international students in our student population is only 3%, therefore less than 300, which is make Mercy a very pure Americans campus environment. Mercy is a private institution, and as per the US News, the ranking system, we belong to the regional university North, and our current ranking is about 100. Therefore, we have a very academic, excellent, very affordable, and with a very great location about that our institutions. As just mentioned that we have 3 campuses. All 3 campuses are in the New York cities, just in the different locations. Our main campus is in Westchester. From Westchester, takes the train. From our campus, takes the train. 40 minutes will arrive at Grand Central. That's therefore really not far away. And our another campus is in Manhattan. This campus is the most popular ones for international students, and my office located in the Manhattan as well. Currently, Manhattan campus, there are about 1,200 students there. We have another campus in Bronx. There are basically including the nursing programs, the physical therapy, physician assistant, and other healthcare programs. And there are only a handful of international students there. Therefore, for international students, most of them are either in the Manhattan campus or in the Westchester campus. Yeah, I mean that the great location in the New York makes that all campuses are very unique. The diversified culture, the diversified community in that New York can make that the student can enjoy that the very unique the experience, and also that as an economic hub, students also have great opportunities to seeking for the employment and seeking for the development opportunities. Yes.
Great. So our only 3 campuses in New York City area, which is Westchester and Manhattan and the Bronx, right?
Yes.
Great. And Mercer University offer over 100 undergraduate and graduate programs. They also Mercer University offers STEM programs like science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, right? And total enrollment is approximately 9,000 students from 42 states, up to 50 states, and 59 countries, including Mongolia, right?
Yeah, of course.
So great. So now we are going to talk about more academic programs and career preparation. So what are some of the most popular or distinctive academic programs at Mercer University, and are there any particular majors or fields where Mercer has strong national recognition or unique approach?
Sure. Currently, we offer more than 100 that programs, including the undergraduate and graduate. The most popular ones, especially for the undergraduate the students, are the business, including the general business administration, business analytics, and marketing, finance. They are all for the business. And also that for computer science, computer information system, cybersecurity, the IT related programs. Also that for that mathematics, mathematics is also pretty popular. In addition to that, the business and computer science and mathematics, we also have very great social science programs such as criminal justice, psychology, and also that for the design and animation, we have very great design, and we have a pretty unique program that is music production, recording and production programs. This program in Mercy, we have a very great and the first class recording studio. And several of that very famous Americans that the singers, they have recorded their products in our facilities. Therefore, if you are interested in design and the music, especially the music production recording, you can choose us. We have the very great facility and also the very experienced the professors. Also, in addition to these programs, the natural science and the healthcare, they are also a popular one. Especially that for, I would want to mention that the clinical laboratory science. This program is very, very popular now. And nursing, of course, but for nursing, compared with nursing, clinical laboratory science, the salary, especially the starting salary, are very similar as nursing. And also, they are in the very good that market demands. Therefore, if students are interested in that the healthcare areas, I would suggest that you also consider the clinical, the laboratory science. Also, that for other science programs, some of them they are very popular, and also have in the future when you go to the employment market, there will be a lot of opportunities there. Yes.
So, the undergraduate programs, bachelor programs, business, information technology, including computer science, cybersecurity, and mathematics, and health and natural sciences, social and behavioral sciences, and media design and liberal arts. It's very unique programs, right? And graduate programs for a master's and doctorate degrees, and because the students want to also pursue their master's and doctorate degree in the United States, so they can pursue their master's degree majoring in business and information technology and health and natural sciences and social and behavioral sciences. If you study at Mercer University. So Mercer University emphasizes hands-on learning. So could you tell us about internship or practical training opportunities available to students, especially in New York, like OPT, offshore practical training, and CPT?
Yes. For in Mercer University, our career center, that to help students to seeking for that the internship, the opportunities, and also for that employment opportunities. Normally, we suggest for, let's say, for undergraduate students, normally that we suggest students to begin to work with a career center in their second year, in the sophomore year. They will, with the help of career center, they need to prepare for their resume and also to do the mock interview to get that experience of the interviews, so to improve the skills. And also that for our career center, they will host at least 2 the campus-wise that the internship fairs and job fairs. We strongly encourage students to join the fairs and to talk with the employers, and therefore to have that the feelings what will the market look like. And also that the career center, they will post some of the positions provided by the alumni networks. Therefore, because we have been 75 years old, therefore we have a very big and strong alumni network. From time to time, our alumni, they will provide some opportunities. Therefore, students can apply, and then they can just to get interviewed and get them the opportunities. For the healthcare, that the programs specifically, because that they will need that the clinical, the practice. And for this part, especially let's say for clinical laboratory science, or that the physician therapy or this kind of the majors, we can partner that the clinical facilities and including the clinics, hospitals, and some of the other facilities, so that students can fulfill that their internship there, therefore to finish their studies. Yes.
Great. So now we are talking more about the sport for international students.
Yeah.
And are there any services like English language assistance or career coaching available to help international students succeed? What kind of community or organizations exists for international students to connect, feel at home? Because some of the students, their first country might be United States of America. So in your brochure it says like you have English as a second language, ESL, right? On-site ESL programs are offered in Manhattan through your partner, Oxford International.
Yes.
So conditional admissions are available for undergraduate students. So
Yes.
could you please more tell us about that English
Sure,
language?
of course. For our English, the language, the proficiency requirements, we accept TOEFL, IELTS, and Duolingo, and some other that the test as well. But the most common, of course, are TOEFL, IELTS, or Duolingo. And for students who do not meet that our English requirements, we offer that the English as second language ESL programs and also pathway programs through our partner, the Oxford International. This program are offered in our Manhattan campus. Therefore, they are in our 4th floor. Therefore, they are in the same campus. The students will share with all the facilities with all other students. Therefore, they not only study for English, but they will feel about that the environment. They will meet with all other students, international students, and also domestic students. They will be familiar with that the campus environment and what is the culture and what is that the environment of the city. Therefore, when they finish that the ESL or the pathway programs, they have been very familiar with this area, with the school. Therefore, they will be very confident that to continue and finish their studies.
Great. So location is New York City, right?
Yes.
So I'd like to ask more about the campus lifestyle and location. So what is student life like at Mercer University? What kinds of organizations can students join? And also, Mercy, you mentioned about they have multiple campuses, so
Yes.
how do students take advantage of being so close to the New York City in terms of cultural networking or professional experience? And it's Westchester, Manhattan, and Bronx, right? So
Yes.
could you please describe them and share what makes each one unique?
Sure. First of all, let me clarify one thing. Is that when a student is admitted by Mercy University, the student is admitted by the school, not by a specific campus. Therefore, a student has the right to take class freely in each campus. Therefore, if a class are offered in different campus, then a student they can take it freely. They not be restricted to one specific campus.
Nice.
Yeah, therefore we have students that to let's say one semester they take class in Westchester, another semester taking in Manhattan. Yeah, especially you see that all Manhattan campus is only 2 streets from that the K town, the career town, and some of our career students they would prefer that to live in that areas. Therefore, they may take class in that Westchester in one semester, and then they will go there. Therefore, first of all, students needn't worry is that if you are admitted, you'll be restricted in one campus. No, in university this is not the case. You can take class freely in each campus. Secondly, the difference of the 3 campus, the settings are pretty different. Westchester is about 40 minutes by train from the Manhattan. It is more rural. The campus it is 66 acres, just beside the Hudson River. It is really a picture-like, very beautiful.
Hudson River?
Hudson River, just beside the Hudson River. And it is in the small hill. Therefore, you can just oversee that the Hudson River is very, very beautiful. And Westchester, it is very safe and very rich areas. Therefore, students needn't worry about their safety. Manhattan campus is in the city center. Just 2 minutes walk to from the Empire State Building. And Macy department store is our neighbors. Therefore, they are in the center, in the heart of Manhattan. It is the most expensive and also the most popular areas in the New York City. Especially is that we are located just beside the 6th Avenue. And 6th Avenue is the center of all the top 500 companies' headquarters. Therefore, it is not 5th Avenue, because 5th Avenue, you can see they are very famous for shopping, very famous for the tourists. But 6th Avenue is for economic center. We are in the 6th Avenue. Just in that the walking distance, you can see so many that the head office of top 500 companies. Therefore, it makes that the student very convenient to looking for that the internship and the job opportunities. If student do the interview, if student to go to the office, it is very, very convenient because that in just beside our campus, there are 7 different subway routes, and just 1 block there is another 7 different subway routes. Therefore, from our campus, you can easily go to that every directions. Therefore, it is a very good location there. Bronx is a smaller campus, basically focus on the healthcare programs, and not many international students there to be frank, but there are a lot of the healthcare facilities surrounding. Therefore, if you study for the healthcare programs in that areas, it is a very good locations as well. Yeah, this is the difference of our campus. Yeah.
And thank you for your it's very informative. And Mongolia, we are nomadic people, so I'm glad that Mercy University has a 3 campus and students can join each of the campuses. It's a great opportunity for not only Mongolian students, international students, right?
Yeah.
So next question is about scholarships and financial aid. During the presentation at Upstate School of English, you mentioned several scholarship opportunities like residential scholarship and etc. So what types of scholarships or financial aid are available for international undergraduate and graduate students, and are students automatically considered for scholarships during admission, or do they need to submit a separate application, and are there any merit-based or need-based or talent-based scholarships that international students should know about?
Yeah. Basically, we offer the merit scholarship, especially for the undergraduate students. For undergraduate students, we offer that the scholarship starting from $4,000 per year and up to $10,000 per year. And the scholarship are automatically considered. Therefore, students do not need to do any the actual applications. They just when they submit the applications, we will review it, and if they meet the GPA requirement, then they will guaranteed to have the scholarship. The scholarship, the required GPA start from 2.5 out of 4. Therefore, if students have 2.5 out of 4, then they will get the $4,000 scholarship. And if they have the 3.75 out of 4, they should get 10,000 scholarship. The standard will start from the year of the fall 2026. For the graduate students, things are different. Currently, we only offer the scholarship for business programs, especially for MBA program and MS Business Analytics programs. We offer the graduate business scholarships. The minimum requirement is GPA 3.0 out of 4. And if students get this GPA requirement, the current the amount of scholarship is $3,500. And if students have the 3.5 and above GPA, it will be $5,000 scholarship. But the difference is, for the graduate business scholarship, they are depending on the availability of the fundings, which means that when the business school they use up the fundings, there will be no scholarships. Therefore, these are not guaranteed. This is unlike the undergraduate, because undergraduate is guaranteed, but for the graduate, it will depend on the fundings. Therefore, it is not guaranteed. These are the difference of the undergraduate and graduate scholarships. For the undergraduate students, of course, that especially for some the top performance students, we also offer some the open door grants, but this is not guaranteed. This will also depend on the fundings. If the students that really have the need that to pay for their financial needs, we can consider for the open door that the grants give students the open door grants, but this is not guaranteed. Yeah.
Open door grants.
Yeah, open door
By
grants.
IIE?
No, that is also by Mercy.
Okay, got it. So I'd like to mention about the English proficiency requirements. If you take a TOEFL undergraduate, at least you should get the 71
Yes, it's
scores.
for undergraduate.
And graduate is 80. If you take IELTS, because we are international students, so our second language is English, so you should take TOEFL or IELTS in order to prove your English proficiency. So IELTS, if you take IELTS, undergraduate is 6 points out of 9 points, and graduate is 6.5. And if you take a Duolingo English test, this undergraduate is 105 point and graduate is 110.
Yes.
Right, I'd like to just mention about it. And our last question is about admissions advice. So what advice would you give to international students preparing to apply to Mercy University, and what are some common mistakes that students should avoid during the application process? And students can apply through Common App, right?
Yes, they can.
And what do you wish more students knew about Mercy University before they apply?
Sure. Basically, I mean that students need to have a good academic performance, because that, as I just mentioned, we offer the merit scholarship. Therefore, the higher of the students that the GPA, the academic performance, of course, they have that the good opportunity. They have the opportunity to have a high scholarship. Therefore, first of all, I would hope that students, they study hard and have a good GPA. Second is that the English, because that English is that critical when you study in America. No, it is not only for academic, but also for your social, for your livings, because you need to communicate with people. And especially in American culture, communication skills is critical. If you can't communicate with people that in a good skills, in some case you will lose opportunities. This is a reality. Therefore, very good English, especially for that the communication skills. Good communication skills, I mean that they are essential for your academic success in the futures. In preparing for that the applications, I would say that when the students provide that good academic that the record and meet our English requirements. If they have that some the other achievements, some that the, for example, the scholarships, if they have get some scholarship in the high school, if they have some achievement, or if they have very good in that sports, yeah, please just write it in your resume, and so that we will review it. And we will consider it. For that, the common mistakes students may have, I think that I have seen that a lot of students, just as I just mentioned, is that they only focus on their GPA, but not in a good communication skills. Communication skills, especially for that social science, for example, psychology, criminal justice, or this kind of the counseling, or this kind of majors, communication skills is critical, and especially for some of our programs, they will involve that the director, the interview. Therefore, director will make the decision based on that the interview, the results. That's why I really hope that the student will improve the communication skills as well.
Communication is the key, very crucial,
Yes, of
right?
course.
So I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Leahy for sharing such valuable, informative, and wonderful information about Mercy University and all the exciting opportunities it offers international students. And we hope this conversation and the podcast inspires more Mongolian students and international students to explore Mercy's strong academic programs, welcoming community, and amazing location near New York City.
Thank you.
Yes, I think most of the students' dream city is New York City because
Of
they
course.
watch a lot of American movies. So before we end the podcast, I'd like to clarify about the deadline of the application process. When is the deadline?
No, we don't have the fixed application deadlines. Yeah, therefore student can apply at any time. Basically, for the undergraduate students, we intake twice a year. The fall will start in September and the spring start at January. Therefore, students, please consider that the visa interview waiting time that in the U.S. Embassy, and to make sure that you have enough time to apply for visa. Yes.
Great, absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Leahy, for the clarification. And for a student watching this podcast through our Education System Mongolia's Facebook page, if you are interested in studying in the United States, please remember that Education USA Mongolia is here to guide you every step of the way, and please follow Education USA Mongolia for more updates and upcoming events, and please follow Mercy University, and there's no deadline, right? So it's great. And here is the end of the podcast. Before we end of our podcast, I'd like to announce it in Mongolia. So Education USA Mongolia подкастыг үзэж байгаа үзэгчдээ баярлалаа. 11 сарын 11-нд 3 цагаас Pacific Lutheran University, 11 сарын 11-нд нь 2 цагаас Rhodes College, болон 11 сарын 6-нд бас Clark University Монгол улсад 3 цагаас ирээд өндөрлөгөө Offended нээлттэй session зохион байгуулах гэж байгаа. Тэгэхээр та бүхэн манай Education System Mongolia event хэсгээс дэлгэрэнгүй мэдээллийг аваарай. Хэрвээ та бүхэнд асуулт байх юм бол comment хэсэгт нь үлдээгээд асуулт асууж болно. Өнөөдрийн подкастн дээр манай асуулт байсангүй. Ингээд манай Education System Mongolia podcast хамтсан баярлалаа. Wish you all the best in your academic future academic journey, and thank you so much for coming to Mongolia. And if you want to meet with him in person and also other U.S. institutions, please I'd like to invite you to the Global University Fair organized by Education Advice and Resource Center this Saturday and Sunday at International School of Ulaanbaatar, and see you there, and thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.